I guess the Indians just announced today something about a name change, investigating into a name change. I know the Redskins are. That's all besides the point. We're in the top 5. Cleveland Indians ranked 5th best team in this game. Finished last year with a record. I'm tired as fuck. Finished last year with a record of 93 and 69, a team average of 250, team ERA of 3.76. Finished second in the AL Central behind the 100-plus winning Twins. I believe they won 100 games, right? Yeah, 101. 5th ranked best team, 20th in contact, 12th in power, 5th in pitching, 8th in defense, 20th in speed. Definitely looking forward to the rotation. Hold on, I gotta fix my mic. Okay, there we go. The other rotation, at least the front end, Mike Clevenger, Shane Bieber. I think they still have Carlos Carrasco. I don't think they have Danny Salazar anymore. No, definitely not. There's someone else in that rotation that's pretty damn good, and I can't think of a name. I'm probably gonna want to add to the bullpen a little bit. I can't think of who their closer is either. I am gonna want to definitely. So I'm thinking maybe one or two bullpen pieces, maybe one back end of the rotation piece, depending. Lineup, I don't know how I feel about their lineup. Obviously, they got Lindor, J Ram, Jose Ramirez. I think Ramirez is a top 10 player, or at least he has been the last 2 years or so, 2.5 years. I don't know. Ramirez, Lindor, Santana, and there's one more, and I'm drawing a blank on him. Franmil Reyes for power. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Let's get it fired up, and it'll be nice to get them a ring. Longest drought in the entire sport of baseball now. Longest a team has gone without a ring is the Indians. They have the longest drought after now that the Cubs won in 2016. Indians also, for that matter too, they blew a 3-1 lead in 2016, and what else? Oh, and then in Game 7 too. Like I'm a Sox fan. I'm a Red Sox fan through and through, absolutely. But my God, if I don't get goosebumps still now, almost 4 years later, when I see that Rajai Davis home run in Game 7. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad the Cubs won. I wanted the Cubs to win. But man, at the same time, when Davis hit that ball out, I kind of wanted the Indians to win after that. Like, I mean, after Davis hit that ball out, whoever won that game, I would have been happy with. Because if the Cubs win, which they did, take seven games in the World Series and going into extra innings, for the Cubs to finally break their curse. A lot of Sox players. David Ross, for example, getting a home run in his final game. John Lester on the team. Theo Epstein, stuff like that. But at the same time, once Davis hit that ball out, because it's like one fuck Aroldis Chapman. So it's awesome that Davis hits that ball out. And once he hits that ball out, it's like, oh my God, I want to see this team kind of win. And don't get me wrong, I don't know how I feel about LeBron. I'm so mixed on him, but like seeing him freak the fuck out the way he did, for Cleveland, so would have been funny. And they would have turned into a mini title town for a quick minute there, because the Cavs won the finals that year. So then if the Indians were to have won the World Series there, that's 2 out of the big 4 right there. Lord knows their football team wasn't going anywhere anytime soon. And I don't know if they have a hockey team or not. But enough babbling. Let's get this started. Cleveland begin March to October.
In some ways, the fact that the Indians won 93 games a year ago with a makeshift rotation is remarkable in itself. But still, the Indians saw their run of AL Central titles halted, and they missed the postseason altogether, with a 12-17 month of May proving too much to overcome. Now, Cleveland is hungry to reestablish itself as the class of the AL Central. With 3 teams eyeing the top spot, a fast start could prove the difference between playing in October or playing out the string.
It's interesting to see that they consider apparently the White Sox to be better than than that. I mean, they're still in the underdog category. Lindor, Santana, Ramirez, Reyes, Santana. Oh, there's two Santanas. They got Domingo Santana too, and he was actually pretty solid for me in last year's game when I did my Mariners March to October.
The Cleveland Indians missed
So
the
it'll be interesting to
postseason.
see how this lineup plays. Definitely can think of some positions that need to be filled. Jason Kipnis is gone. Corey Kluber's gone. That's another one I don't know how I feel about that. Normally in these runs, Corey Kluber has a huge bounce back here. So if I traded for him, I actually would not be upset.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
More often than not, I'm good with him. And like I said, he's usually very good in these runs. It all depends on how Texas does too. I just did my Atlanta Braves March to October. I just finished that up earlier today. And the Blue Jays won the AL East by 11 games over the Rays. So, you know, it's like you could look at the Blue Jays to potentially sell a player or two maybe. Well, no, because they're still, you know, they wouldn't. But a team like Texas, a lot of the times are sellers. They're not good, and they're not set up to be good in a year or two either, for the most part. I mean, they could be, but if they're not good this year, then it's not too promising looking forward. So, plus Kluber's only on a 1-year deal, so he's a perfect rental.
And another foul ball.
So that'd be an interesting one if I could pursue him, maybe. Bring him back home. I mean, I've seen him win Cy Youngs a lot in these runs. So, we'll see.
Now batting, right fielder.
I do have faith in Shane Bieber at 1 as an ace, and then I do have faith in Mike Clevenger as a 2. I cannot think of who is in the rotation beyond that, though. I know Carrasco's still on the team. I just don't know what his role is after last year. And I don't know who their closer is. I don't know anyone in the bullpen other than Oliver Drake and Adam Simber.
Leading off for the Indians, the catcher.
I do like playing here. I do hit very well here for the most part. I tried to swing that pitch. That's bad. I like playing with an AL team because that way I don't have to worry about pinch hitting and stuff like that. Stay fair. Oh,
Look at this.
Yeah, that's fair.
Onto the home run porch.
Attaboy Roberto Perez, first home run of the year for the Indians.
Want to talk about one swing at the bat changing the entire momentum. Guy was out there throwing an absolute gem, a no-no on the mound, and not only is the no-hitter gone, but now they've taken the lead as well.
I just realized something, and I'm gonna acknowledge this before I forget. Is there any team in baseball that's not plural? I don't think there is, but I remember this. There's some sport. There is a sport. It's football, baseball, or basketball, where a team isn't plural. Yankees, Rays, Red Sox, Blue Jays, Orioles, Twins, Indians, White Sox, Royals, Tigers, Astros, Athletics, Rangers, Angels, Mariners, Braves, Nationals, Mets, Phillies, Marlins, Cardinals, Brewers, Cubs, Reds, Pirates, Dodgers, Diamondbacks, Giants, Rockies, Dodgers. What is the team that isn't? I gotta look up all the teams now here. Patriots, Cowboys, Eagles, Redskins, Raiders, Seahawks, 49ers, Packers, Steelers, Vikings, Giants, Bucks, Broncos, Browns, Chiefs, Dolphins, Panthers, Ravens, Saints, Bills, Jets, Cardinals, Rams, Lions, Falcons, Texans, Chargers, Bengals, Titans, Jaguars. I think it's a hockey team, actually, but I'll save that for last. Whoops. Lakers, Warriors, Bulls, Celtics, Raptors, Heat. The Miami Heat. That's one. Rockets, Cavs, Spurs, Knicks, Clippers, Magic is another one. Bucks, 76ers, Nets, Mavericks, Thunder's another one. Pelicans, Jazz another one. Blazers, Pistons, Hornets, Suns, Kings, Nuggets, Wizards, Timberwolves, Grizzlies, Hawks, Pacers. Is that it? Because all of a sudden I'm seeing Toronto Huskies, Capitanes de Ciudad de Mexico, Sheboygan Redskins, Indianapolis Jets, and Indianapolis Olympians. Are those old teams, or I don't know what those are. That doesn't seem like all the NBA teams. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 30. Yeah, okay. So there's 4 NBA teams that aren't plural. Leafs, Canadians, Oilers, Canucks, Red Wings, Bruins, Rangers, Blackhawks, Penguins, Sabres, Senators, Flyers, Flames, Kings, Islanders, Devils, Capitals, Blues, Jets, Avalanche isn't one, Wild isn't one. There's 2 more. Ducks, Sharks, Knights, Golden Knights, Lightning is another one, Hurricanes, Coyotes, Blue Jackets, Predators, Stars, Panthers. I don't think the Panthers are one. I think it stops with the Stars. I don't know what these other teams are, though. Florida Panthers, Quebec Nordics, California Golden Seals, Colorado Rockies. That's a baseball team, too. Montreal Maroons, Cleveland Barons, Kansas City Scouts, and Philadelphia Quakers. Interesting. Okay, so there's a handful of teams, but it's all basketball and hockey.
The right fielder, number 1, Greg Allen.
Greg Allen.
Do that hole? Nope, he's there. Beat it out, Greg Allen. That a boy. Someone on this team has really good speed. I don't know
Next for Cleveland.
other than like Lindor and Ramirez both have decent enough speed.
That's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody
I'm not going to use Lindor as a trade piece. Absolutely not.
Step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating execution.
I don't like selling anyone ever.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat at the pitcher. You can read the angle.
I know this team is trying to get rid of Lindor, or at least actively was trying to in the offseason.
Okay, there's a
And it's pretty much made it clear they're not bringing him back, but that's not me. So.
The center fielder, number 35, Oscar.
Oscar does have decent speed, but I don't think I was talking about him. I think there's someone else faster than him.
Standing in now, Oscar Mercado. A swing
he crushed that though. Oscar Mercado, a 3-run shot. Wow. Was not expecting that.
Excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the
Carlos Santana is a solid hitter. I like him.
Next for Cleveland,
Slam
the
Tana.
first baseman,
Carlos Santana.
Santana.
He'll swing
Rip
and hit
that
this one hard, but foul.
As far as I know, I do like
play.
hitting here at
He went down
Progressive
on
Field.
strikes last
Or,
time
well,
up.
the Jacobs Field.
The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
Nice.
And
Still
that
nobody
will
out in
be
the
a
inning.
base hit here for Santana.
Probably the end for Matthew Boyd now.
Now batting,
Yeah.
third
And
baseman,
another lefty.
Okay.
And it doesn't look
Jose
like it's
Ramirez.
coming to an end anytime
I like Ramirez's
Your
stance.
attention, please.
I know that. I do
Now
remember that.
pitching for Detroit, number 70, Tyler Alexander.
No. Over here. If Yuri or James gets on, I may join the party. There's 7 people in it right now.
Now batting, the
Fernando
designated
Reyes is a
hitter,
good power hitter.
Granby.
I traded for him in my Padres run, brought him back home. So I did need a power
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
Nope.
Ball
one.
He's actually better against righties, if I recall.
0 for 2 from him so
His
far in
numbers
this
are actually a
one.
lot better than I remember him being, too. So it's cool.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Still nobody
There
out
has
there.
to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hard
Didn't want
hit
to flirt with
ball
them
to
team
second.
either, though.
And that's through into right field for a base hit.
That'll load the bases with nobody out, and I have no idea who's batting after
Play
him.
station to station here as the bases are
Aikman?
loaded now with still
Now
nobody
batting.
out.
Cesar
The
Hernandez.
second baseman,
Interesting.
Jason
Hang on.
Hernandez.
Consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't.
Come on,
lay one
Cesar.
right
Just don't
down
ground
the
into a
middle.
double
Yeah,
play.
I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there.
Okay,
but
that'll work.
hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Oh, I like that.
1 run scored. And the run is in to score from second.
No
It's a
second coin noise?
6-0 ball game.
I scored 2 runs there. I forgot I like that. Domingo Santana. Yeah, solid
The
bat.
left fielder, number
bad.
24, Domingo Santana.
At the plate now, Domingo Santana as he lifts it in the air to right field.
All right, that's finally the first out in the inning.
Reyes moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The catcher, number
Perez let off the
55,
inning with a solo shot.
Roberto Perez.
That last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking
Ooh,
this guy's
almost
a good
got another
fastball
one
hitter.
there.
So
That's a good pitch to hit. I just fucked
that
it up.
ball up and down and in and
Decent
out.
power against
Try
lefties.
not to
Okay,
throw it right
Roberto.
down the middle of the
I
plate.
didn't even know that in your first at bat. Good first impression, though.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
The count 1-1.
6 runs in the inning. Still only 1 out, 10th batter of the inning. Good rip. Second hit of the inning for Perez.
Try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up the base. And they're loaded
The
with
right
one
fielder,
away.
number 1, Greg Allen.
Been able to get his body in front of that. I don't
No
know.
double plays,
But
Greg.
The bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and
Okay,
try
that'll
and
work.
knock that down, but it was just too hard to play to make.
1 run is scored. The run scores from
I see we're
second.
stat padding on
It's
opening
8-0.
day.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch.
Now
He might have
batting.
been fooled right
The
there, but he was
shortstop,
able to keep his hands
Francisco
back, scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
I think I like
Lindor.
Lindor better as a
Garcia
lefty,
gets the
actually.
call to pitch here, and he'll
Normally I
try to
don't,
sort
but
this mess out.
he's one of the
gonna
only
try
guys
to
I'm
at
used to
least
as an
eat a
actual
couple
switch
of
hitter.
innings for his guy.
Usually most guys I'm like,
And he'll
this
try
guy,
to
like
crowd
switch
in there
hitters,
to
I'm like, oh,
start
this
the
guy's
at-bat.
definitely
It's
predominantly
1-0.
lefty or
He's
predominantly
gotta
righty
hit
for
3
me. No,
at-bats to
Lindor
this
actually I'm
point.
fine with both ways.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's
Hold
in
it third,
there,
Perez.
base hit.
Forgot your
Throw
slow
comes in
shit. You're my
quickly here,
catcher.
and that'll prevent
Bases
the runner at
reloaded
third
with
from
1 out
testing
for
things.
Oscar Mercado, who had a 3-run shot earlier
The
in the
center
inning.
fielder, number 35,
Had to respect it and
Oscar
freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there
Mercado.
for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Oscar Mercado. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further
4
as the
RBIs in
run
the inning
from
for Mercado
third is
now,
in
though.
to score.
9-0.
now batting,
Nice.
first baseman,
Now in the box,
Carlos
Santana pretty solid against both
Santana.
hands.
And,
right here.
I think Santana I'm
Very
also used to
difficult
as
be
an
a
actual switch
in
hitter. So.
baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable
Damn.
side being from the right side.
Also, I'm a
Well,
little
the
surprised
play's
Santana
been
with 28
made, and
speed.
that
I know he's a little bit of a
retires the
huskier guy, so that's interesting.
Ready now, Nico
Nice to see.
Goodrum. He
Long
leads
break
off
for
this
Shane
half
Bieber,
inning
who's
in
only
what
at
they
53
call
pitches
a
to start the
rebuttal to
7th.
all
The
those
shortstop.
runs they just gave
So
up.
I think this one's
Well,
pretty much in the
mentally,
books then.
mentally,
Oh,
they need to
bullpen.
get one
Who
or
do we have in
two
the
of these
bullpen?
runs back
Closer
right
is
here.
Brad Hand.
Just
Okay,
getting on the
solid
board
closer.
after
He's
getting
diamond to
socked in
start
the
the
mouth
season,
by
so that's good.
the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can
Don't
string
like,
something
not a biggest
together.
fan of his velocity, but whatever. At least attribute speaking. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need someone else though in the bullpen. Oliver Perez isn't bad. Nick Whitgren, Green. I don't know. I'll figure that out. And then Adam Simber. Is he young? No. No, I'm definitely gonna want to get bullpen
Into
on.
the windup, here comes the 0-1.
So I know I have Tyler Naquin available to me as well. I'm pretty sure he's on the
Now a
major
swing
league
and a
roster.
fly ball.
It
And
usually
it's
is
a
when I
foul
face the
ball.
team, but then again, for example, the Mets,
Into the windup,
Robert
here comes
Gesellman
the
and
0-2
Yoenis
pitch.
Cespedes are also on the major league roster whenever I face them, but didn't get the chance to call them up. Gesellman might have been, and he got sent down when I traded for a bullpen arm. I don't remember. No, I didn't trade for a bullpen. Did I trade for a bullpen?
Rounded sharply, but right at that
There's
loaded
Lindor.
side of the infield. And the
Lindor.
0-1 throw beats him at first, and that's
Great
a tough
defense.
play.
I love good defenders.
Up next for the Tigers,
Just make
the
pretty
designated
plays.
hitter,
And normally I don't get pretty plays, but when I get good defenders, it's pretty plays left and right.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a
Nice.
fastball elevated to get the party started.
5 pitches too. I love that about Shane Bieber.
And they'll try to
One
bounce
ball,
a curveball
2
on
strikes.
0-2, but he holds back.
I'm gonna
It's
wonder
1
what his
and 2
overall
now.
is to start, but I'll look later when I manage my rotation.
Inside, ball
Ooh.
1.
Very close to the inside corner.
I
here,
put the
2
strike
and
zone
2
back to
though.
perfect because I got sick of having
And now this
bad
ball's
calls
lifted in the air
constantly
down
go
the right
against
field line,
me
but
and
this
never
will get
have any
back
benefit
into the
me.
seats, so the count holds
I'm
at
okay with it being inaccurate as long as it's like going both ways.
2 outs to start the
The
7th.
inconsistencies were way too much. There
Up
are
next
some
for the Tigers.
inconsistencies on perfect, but
First
whatever.
baseman.
Ball,
That is a ball.
Ball.
There are certain pitches that do get called strikes only sometimes.
They don't have an answer for
Which
anything
pisses
he's
me the
bringing so far.
fuck off.
1 ball,
in
1
a
strike
perfect
to
strike
count.
zone that shouldn't be happening.
No
but
runs,
besides the
2
point.
hits, and no
I'm
errors
not gonna
in
get
the
into that
ballgame.
now. Beautiful curveball.
Shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1 and 2. And he
Ball,
lays
that
off a
pitch is
pitch
out.
outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Curveball used to be my favorite go-to pitch in baseball. And I think as I've gotten older, I think it's more. I'm more of a slider guy now. I'm hoping that Ramirez can improve. Not that he's bad, but I want to see him and Lindor really step it up a notch.
Ramirez. Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016. Just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
The 1-1. His fastball that misses.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really.
It's weird to think that this team also had Donaldson and Encarnacion, Brantley.
He pulls
Who else?
this one into right.
In the last couple
away.
of years.
The batter, the designated hitter.
I want to see Friend against righties. Hold on. Full time? I guess I can't.
Pitch coming. Here it is.
So if I get the pitch to handle, I'm going to go after it. But I thought he was better against righties than he was lefties. Oh, 55-94. Okay, so the contact isn't nearly there, but the power is. It's like better power against righties, better contact against lefties for
Line to the right side. And he will get there to make the running play. And first pitch of the at-bat on
Leading
its
off for
way.
Detroit, the second baseman,
Right down the middle for a
Jonathan
strike with a fastball.
Go.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Got some Snapchats to look at.
And it's 0-2 to
No
Scope.
balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone
rolling
down on
right now in
strikes in this
opening
game.
day. I mean, to be fair, the Tigers are a terrible team for the
now
most
batting.
part. No offense.
The
But
third baseman.
ooh, there goes the shutout. Damn, I'm actually kind of pissed about that.
And it's going to get out of here. A home run.
Shit. I was really hoping for an opening day win. Momentum sparked is usually +2 or 3. A shutout would get you an extra one, and then a blowout would get you an extra one. So I was looking at 4 to 5 pieces of momentum, but now the shutout's gone.
Number
Just able
14.
to get a piece of that
Bieber's
for
pitch
strike
count's so
one.
low, so I think
He's
I'll
0
consider him
2
for the
in
ninth.
ball game so far.
I don't know who Dominic Leone is, but he's already warming up, so I'll give him a shot, maybe, if I decide to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a miss on the slider.
0-2.
He's quickly behind nothing.
That really actually bummed me out just
Something
now.
that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack
1 ball,
of a
2
solid
strikes, the
plan
count.
at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
I'm like hungry and tired, and it's also for me early. It's only 11:30.
Again, he sends it out of play.
But I suppose that's good if I go to sleep early tonight, because then I can get up earlier for the 4th tomorrow.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working
in our
now
own
as he
little bubble.
notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, you can
Now
tell by
batting.
their approach that they're going
The
to go
catcher.
up
I got a good feeling
there.
about
Awesome.
Shane Bieber this year. I'm gonna knock on wood, because I've seen crazier things happen. I've seen guys who are supposed to be phenomenal be terrible, and then guys who are supposed to be terrible. Case in point, I just had Felix Hernandez for the Braves win the Cy Young. 2.13 ERA. You know, whip almost under 1.
Bottom
So
of inning number 8 set to go.
Leading off
crazier things
for
happen.
the
Hyun-Jin
Indians.
Ryu, who's supposed to be the
The
ace of
left
the Blue Jays,
fielder.
was awful for me. I'm
Come
pretty
and
sure.
go. Stand and
Good hit, Domingo. Good wood, good contact. Get over his head. Nice.
Lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
We got up from that dive fast. I'm still going to try for 3, though.
Headed for third. The relay.
Leadoff triple. Oh.
With a triple.
No, the pitcher's definitely covering the plate.
Oh,
are you fucking kidding me?
As they slap the tag on him.
The catcher,
Wow, that's
55.
disappointing as fuck, Domingo.
Roberto.
I mean, you still get credit for a leadoff triple, but what the fuck? I would have scored on that, too. Good contact. I like Roberto Perez's swing, I guess.
Hey, this guy's obviously seen.
I wasn't sure how I feel about him at catcher, but
The right
we had Jan
fielder,
Gomes
number
recently,
1.
within the last couple of years, too, this team.
Allen.
So now to the plate.
I don't know if that's like a huge deal or not, as opposed to, like I said, Encarnacion, Brantley, Donaldson.
Up next
Coming
for
to the plate
Cleveland.
now,
The shortstop.
It's been
Francisco
a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Lindor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Good contact, Frankie. That'll.
And he dives
Fuck
to
you.
make a spectacular catch.
I hate that shit.
Jacoby Jones, the next.
I mean, that's a good play,
Starting
though. I mean,
things for
it
his
is what it
side
is.
off
in
the
the
Tigers.
ninth as they face
The center fielder.
improbable
I don't know.
odds
I
of
still,
trying to
I
come
think
back
the idea
up.
of adding in perfect. When you make perfect timing and perfect contact, I feel like there should only be one result for that. You can't make. I don't know. To me, if you make perfect contact on a pitch at the perfect time, you should end up with the perfect result, not, you know, a ground out or a liner or an out at all. It should be out of the ballpark.
The right fielder.
And the same goes for when I'm pitching. If a guy, like right now, who's this up right now? Victor Reyes. If Victor Reyes made perfect contact on that fastball at the perfect time, or that slider, which was in a good spot to hit too, for that matter, that was a bad pitch, it should be over the wall. Like, it would. I'm gonna obviously be happy over the fact that he didn't deep. But if the computer gets a perfect off me,
The shortstop.
it should be a home run. It should be a home run regardless. If it's a computer, if it's me, if it's someone I'm playing against, if it's my friend, if it's someone I hate.
And right into the shift.
No matter who's the batter, too.
With that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is
But
over.
okay, we got 4
Well,
pieces of momentum. Could have been 5, but whatever. Opening day win momentum sparked. Bonus for blowout win.
What do you really
Lucky
think
us
this
getting
means,
to start the
Dero?
year against
Well, for the
Detroit.
winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
Oh, and we're going to get a chance to play game 2 of the season. Nice. Go 2-0 to start the season. We're up 2-1 in the top of the 9th. Let me start setting my stuff the way I want it to. Starting with the rotation. Okay, we do have Carrasco. Aaron Cavalli. Is it Cavalli or Savale? I think it's Cavale? I don't know. And then Zach Plesac. Is he Dan Plesac's son? Is that a thing? I don't know. But I definitely want to round out the bottom of my rotation, so I think I am going to trade for someone. Carlos Carrasco is in the rotation, and he's 84 overall. So that's pretty interesting, pretty damn good, too, to start the season. Bieber 1, Clevenger 2, Carrasco 3 is still a solid rotation right there. So I'm not necessarily worried about getting an ace. I think Bieber is going to shine the most at 24 years old and A potential. Clevenger, though, B potential at 29 years old. I think he's got a chance to improve as well. Carrasco, a little bit older, 33 years old. He might decline a little bit, actually. So I'm going to keep my eye on him. Adam Plutko is a reliever but could spot start, although he's got a terrible overall. Brad Hand is going to be my closer, but I definitely want to trade for some bullpen pieces. So we'll see how that goes. I do have some solid guys, though, so we'll see. And then the lineup. Oh, Sandy Leon, the only active Hall of Famer. Christian Arroyo. The lineup to Shields Jr. does have good speed, and he can contact. Hell, he can bunt pretty damn good, too. And he's not a bad fielder, so that's an interesting one. And then Jordan Luplow. So I don't have Tyler Naquin. Jordan Luplow can handle lefties, man. Okay. Interesting. Decent speed, decent fielding, too. Keep that in mind. So, lineup against righties. Mercado's not that bad of a hitter. Wow. He's going to get better, too. I think I'm good with everyone in the position that they're in. Obviously, I'm not going to move guys like Lindor or Ramirez. I think I'm okay with where everyone's at. It's just the lineup. I don't want Lindor leading off. Do I want Greg Allen leading off, Mercado leading off, or Cesar Hernandez leading off? I'm leaning towards Cesar. I think I'll go Greg Allen because he's got the speed. So do Greg Allen 1. I think Mercado 2 is going to be fine with me too. I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, he's definitely going to be in the top, like, shit. You know what? I think I'm going to do... This is an interesting lineup. I think I'll do Mercado 2, Lindor 3, Franmil 4 for now, Ramirez 5, Santana 6, the other Santana 7, Perez 8th, and then Cesar will be like a second leadoff hitter in the 9 spot. For now, I'll tinker with it. But for now, that's how it's going to be. Without a DH, who's my DH? Franmil was my DH. So he goes to right field, and Greg Allen rides the pine. Franmil is not that good of a fielder, though. But he is a huge bat in this lineup, so I am going to keep him in there. So, with no DH, I guess we'll have Cesar Hernandez lead off. Oscar Mercado bats second. Lindor, Franmil, Ramirez, Santana, Perez. Okay, against lefties. Against lefties, I'll still have Greg Allen lead off. I think I'll have Lindor bat. You know what? '86, '73, '81, '78. Vision, discipline, and clutch are meh. Very good. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is... I can't tell if I want Mercado leading off. The power makes me want to say no, but the speed makes me want to say yes. Because if I don't have him lead off, I don't know where the hell Greg Allen's going to hit. Other than, like, last, but Cesar Hernandez is going to fill that hole already. I'll have Greg Allen lead off, Mercado second. Lindor can still bat third. We're going to go Santana 4th. Reyes 5th. Ramirez 6th. For now. The other Santana 7th. Perez 8th. Cesar 9th. How's Roberto Perez's vision, discipline, and clutch? Meh. Perez is a damn good catcher, too. Wow. Okay. No DH in the lineup. Again, Allen gets bumped. Franmil. Okay, in that case, then, I'll have Cesar Hernandez lead off. Mercado 2nd. Lindor 3rd. Santana 4th. Franmil 5th. Ramirez 6th. Other Santana 7th. Perez 8th. Clevenger. Okay. I am definitely going to tinker with that. That's just my for now. My trading, I want definitely relief pitching first and foremost. Second of all, I want to replace Cesar Hernandez. So I'm going to need a second baseman. And then from there, my next one would be Greg Allen. So I need second base and right field. I'm going to prioritize that for now. Second base, right field. I am going to off the jump do that and see what happens. Untouchables are going to be Lindor, Ramirez, Bieber, and I guess I'll put Clevenger, but I'll look around to see. No, I want to take Clevenger off, actually, because I want to put Mercado in there. Mercado is untouchable, for sure. The rest seemed okay. Players to shop. Who should be on the Major League roster that isn't, first and foremost? Tyler Naquin. Is Naquin hurt to start the year? Because otherwise, he would be a good fill-in for Greg Allen. It loses speed, but definitely a good fielder for sure with solid hitting. So Naquin shouldn't be there. Or he could take DeShields' place too. I don't know why DeShields. I don't know how I feel about that. Tanner Tully. Who is this? He's never seen in the majors before, but he's 24 years old, 73 overall already with B potential. He could be a potential call-up, actually, so I'm going to hang on to him, too. Bradley Zimmer is usually one who gets traded a lot. Great fielder, great speed, decent bat. I'll put him up. And you know what? Maybe I will put Tanner Tully up. Eloy Del Villar, 26 years old, but A potential. Let's see where he is. Emmanuel Clase, A potential, 22 years old, so I'll put him up. Bo Naylor, 19 years old with B potential, so I'll put him up. Brian, okay, I'm going to take you off, put you up. Whoops. And Bobby Bradley, A potential. Ooh, okay, so I'll take Bradley Zimmer off for now. Put Bobby Bradley there. Daniel Espinosa is someone else. A potential starting pitcher with 19 years old. Cool. Did Jake Bowers ever see Major League time? He did. I thought so. Tristan McKenzie. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be pretty good. Reynel Delgado. A potential, 19 years old. Can contact hit already and can field a little bit. And decent speed. Okay. So I got some trade pieces to work with here. I got some minor leaguers that I do not mind parting ways with. Another A potential, Ethan Hankins. Looks pretty solid. So, two more right here. Logan Allen, but a different Logan Allen, I believe. And Kirk McCarty. Oh my God, Luis Oviedo. So we got a lot of A potential. Obviously, they're not all going to live up to their potential, but they got a lot of A potential prospects. And then Bradley Zimmer is a frequent trade piece. So I'm going to keep all that in mind and hopefully make some solid deals here. To me, it's weird that this team is top 5. We're projected to win 92 games, though, which is more than the Twins are projected to win somehow. So, yeah, there's that. But hopefully we can wrap up Game 2 here and go 2-0 on the season. Where was the 2021 All-Star Game supposed to be held?
Put this one into context for us.
Was it supposed to be Philly?
Well, this team got a big opening day win yesterday, and they're looking to double down on that momentum by making it
no, they're
straight
hosting
to
the
start
2027 one, I
the
believe,
guys in the
right?
opposing dugout have other plans. We have got two teams trying to get their young seasons
Braves
off
have
to a strong
2021.
start, and this game is mounting towards an
MLB
exciting
just
finish.
announced today
All right, thanks,
that the All-Star game is officially canceled, and the Dodgers will host the next available game, which is in 2022, because certain years are already locked down. There's a response tweet to that I can't help but think is funny to me. So you're telling me that up until this morning, the 2020 All-Star game was still on, the one that was in 11 days? Okay. Let's get it going, Brad Hand.
The designated hitter.
He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that time run from first. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Santana has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about
Now
trying
batting,
to move up.
the first baseman.
I thought the runner was
Ball
going
one
for a second
game.
there.
Thrown.
And he takes ball
I just
one.
realized
His
he's got the
career
speed to
line
potentially
against
run.
Brad Hand. He's 1 for 3. He's running.
There he goes.
Pitch misses low. The throw down.
No, he's in
Oh, that was so close.
Pretty close,
That's one
but
thing
he got
Perez
in there
doesn't have is
safely.
the arm. Not that his
90
arm
feet
is bad,
a big deal when you're
but
talking about
he's a stellar
one-run
fielder,
game,
but his
so
arm isn't
that's
as
a
up to
little
par as the
risky,
rest
but hey,
of his fielding
sometimes you
ability.
have to
You got
be
2 balls,
aggressive
1
and
strike.
force the other team to stop you.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Swing and a
Nice.
miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time.
Yeah.
2 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now. It's been a rough
The
go
batter,
of things
number
at the
8.
plate for him so far.
Second
but
base.
His guys
Good
are looking
slider.
to
Jonathan.
change that right
Oh,
here.
one's the count.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys
Aye.
in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind
No
of
ball,
due
2
to do
strikes.
something productive.
Last breath for the Tigers.
I'll make my own party. It says there are currently no parties. What the hell did everyone there were 7 people in there? Did they all get off, or is my PlayStation bugging out? Jess is on and Kyle's on. That's it. Huh. Well, I didn't realize there wasn't another party. I knew there was a party of like 7 other people a little bit ago, but guess not anymore.
Got to take advantage.
Well, it's not anyone.
They're hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Struck him out, so he'll strand
I
the
saw
possible
Kyle,
time
Cran,
at second,
Cran's
great
wife,
job of
Choosy,
working
and
out
like
of
some other
trouble as this
people.
ball game is over.
But
And it's called getting the season
realize that
off
that
on
party
the
closed.
right foot. Matt, it's not always easy to get a team firing on all cylinders right away. Sometimes it takes a little time to work out the kink, but not for these guys so far. They
Yuri
are
went to a
already
birthday
competing
party. I
at
don't
a
know when
high
he's coming
level.
back.
And while I don't want to make too much about it, it does bode
Yuri
well
went to a
for
birthday
what's
party. I don't know when he's
possible for
coming
them this
back.
season.
I'll text him. Do you have an ETA for a return? I mean, he's already been gone for 4 hours, though. Like, he left early. White people. Follow the law. It's that simple, the law. Wear a mask. White people.
The Tribe, if they could produce
Oh, I
win
saw
in this
that.
one, would complete
Yeah.
an opening series sweep. Heidi, what's the feeling amongst the players about their clean start?
Well, Matt, they mostly just seem exhilarated.
Oh my God,
to
I
finally
know.
be playing
Everyone won't
regular
shut up about it
season
on
games.
Twitter.
The players I talked to credit their effectiveness so far.
You're welcome. He said, well, rough ETA, the earliest 12 o'clock my time, so 3 hours.
Leading off for the Indians,
Tell him he's a liar and destiny has proof. Put that in quotes. Said Des.
the right fielder,
and a general
Greg
enthusiasm they have as a team.
Allen.
They feel like if they can continue to cultivate that winning approach, it should take them pretty far.
Well, I mean, it's pretty easy for me because he just said 12 o'clock his time, which is 3 a.m. for me. I'm sure I'll still be awake.
Now batting,
So, and
center
I'll be able to just
fielder,
be like, yeah, it's,
Oscar.
He's 2 for
Matter
3.
you know,
Machado.
or, you know, once it's 4 a.m. and he gets on, I'll be like, you're an hour late, bitch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted out towards straightaway.
I'm hilarious.
Jones is there.
No, but I'm hilarious. Wow. Okay.
Now batting,
Looking to get the
shortstop,
final out before the ninth inning.
Francisco Lindor.
Now here's the pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. The relay throw, and he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, Carlos.
I couldn't help but say something to him, though, because the other night we were in a party with, I don't know if it was like one of Jess's friends, one of Cran's friends, one of his friends. There was someone else in the party that he gave shit to because they're like, I'll be back in, you know, 30 seconds or 2 minutes or whatever. And he called them out because it had been like 3 or 4 minutes until that person came back. And I was like, you listen here, you son of a bitch. If anyone is going to call anyone out for having a bad sense of time, 1, first of all, it's not you. 2, you know, because after all the times you always say to me, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, well, I'm timing you, Yuri, so you better be back in 2 minutes exactly. Okay, Reed, I got it. Like, he says that all in one breath, and I'll be like, okay, I don't actually do that, but even if I did, you have a terrible sense of time, you have no room to talk, and you're calling people out when you say that shit to me? I was like, you listen here. And of course, he was chuckling the whole time. I'm like, yeah, all sorts of funny, isn't it?
Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it.
I definitely did call him out the other day when me and James were on. And the night before, the last thing I said to him was, you gonna be on during the day? Yeah. All right. And then it's, you know, 5 o'clock my time, and I text him, hey, remember when you said you're going to be on during the day? And it's during the day, and me and James are on, and we want to play with you, but you're not on? And then he woke up at like 7 o'clock my time, so like 3 o'clock, or 4 o'clock his time, and it's just like, yeah, I went to bed at 10 a.m. You bastard. Don't do that.
Looked at for ball number 2.
Ball 2.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first
Got
for
him.
the out end.
Well,
that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, second
Into the
baseman,
box now.
Don't
Gonna
call him
say.
a baby. You're the one that advocated for us to not do that, and now you won't stop doing it.
The windup and the 0-1.
You call him a baby so much.
Here and it misses 1-1. Hit the other
And you
way out
play into
toward
when
right
he
field.
calls himself baby, you used to always be like, no,
Allen
no,
is over just a few
stop
steps
that.
to
You're
his left as he
6'6"
takes
or
it
whatever.
for route number 2.
Now it's the exact opposite. You're like, yeah, you
now
little
batting,
bitch.
the third baseman,
Ready to deliver.
Gamer
Here's the first pitch.
Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario is next as he finds himself behind.
Well, I mean, like, you don't call him that straight up, but like, you know, you keep him in the baby role, and as opposed to trying to pull him out of it when he pulls that card.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use.
You call him a baby when he doesn't want to be a baby, or whatever, I'm guessing, right?
Your attention,
I was gonna say, I know I'm right, because I can already hear you chuckling.
Number 77, Joe.
Standing in, Frenmel Reyes. His career numbers against this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Ball one to start the at-bat. 1-0 count.
I mean, that's another thing that you've played into plenty, though.
Exact spot to lean on as a reliever.
You have done plenty to reiterate the feeling that he may be a top in his mind. I'd argue you have. Yeah.
Pitch on the way.
Hey, last two pitches back to back, off speed.
Or you know what? It might be the other way around, actually. He might try to like pump you up to be a top when you're not one either.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything.
No, again, it's not outright. He doesn't just straight up say it, but like, you guys treat each other sometimes or act like, you know, or try to play into it when the other one, like when you try to act like a top, he might like go along with it sometimes.
High in the air out to center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting,
Stepping into the
third baseman.
You guys both have weird, very different infatuations with him in different ways.
Here it comes. A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field.
Am I wrong?
Reyes back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. You aren't infatuated.
Number 24. Come and go.
Domingo Santana into the batter's
Bullshit.
box next. And now pitch on the way. This one's
When we were down south, it was basically like the U2 show.
And that's going to do it as the
Like,
catch
it
is
was-
made, and the Tigers are in the win column for the first time this year.
It
as
was
the ball game
entirely, it was
Well,
like
they had a
you
chance
two
in this
were
game
doing
to
your
really
thing,
turn
and then
some
just
heads
like the four of us that
leading
were,
us
however
to
many of us were
start the
there,
season.
were just like
Couldn't quite get it
bystanders to your weekend. Oh, I'd say so.
Series number 2.
Mm-hmm. Or let me rephrase that. Maybe not so much that then, but it was like we were all hanging out, and then there was you two also just like hanging out too, like with us. But like the two of you were hanging out with us, not as like, oh, our friend Dez is hanging out with us. Our friend. Are you kidding me? Ashton wasn't really there. I mean, don't get me wrong, she was, but like, you know, like she was so zoned out. No, you weren't. Not at all. Which is probably part of the reason why I think that she's been so like apologetic for that, or at least she was so apologetic for that, because she probably felt alone in that, because like it was pretty. Oh, well, here, let me put it this way. It was like no matter who it was, like I feel like everyone kind of got like a third wheel sense for you two at one point or another. Oh, I mean, it's not like I don't want to like make you feel bad for it. Like I don't mean this in like a negative. Like there's nothing wrong with it, but like it was definitely a thing. No, don't apologize. It's fine. Well, I mean, it happens. Like it's understandable. Whatever. Like I don't mean like in the sense.
The Indians have kicked off their first road trip of the season here in this game, and for a word on that, here's our own Heidi Watney. And that'll bring in Frenmel Reyes.
Leading
and
off for
this
the
tie
Indians,
ball game is a battle of the
designated hitter,
bullpens now, and I'm sure you're
Frenmel
enjoying that, Dan.
Reyes.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball.
Counts 1-0.
Matt.
Like I don't.
All these teams
No.
have such good seventh, eighth, and ninth
No.
inning guys.
No,
It
it's
all
not.
boils
It's
down to
not a bad
whose
thing.
bullpen
Like
is
there's
better.
nothing wrong with that. Like I said, it happens. Like it's not like the entire every single second. It's not like you were not present because you were just like Michael. You know, like you were there. We had fun with you too.
Now
Like
batting,
it's
third
don't
baseman,
feel bad about
Jose
it. It was just evident.
In now, Jose Ramirez. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases.
Yeah, that could do it.
Go ahead run heading for the plate.
Get down! Oh, that was close.
Safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team
I'm sorry,
a lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
I'm surprised that no one had anything to say about what I sent earlier. Because first of all, did you see that man's hair?
That's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
David McCain.
You opened the messages.
Make his second appearance of the season so far.
The catcher, number 55.
Striding in, Roberto Perez. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Oh, yeah, that's what it does. It'll always open to the bottom. That's a normal. That's not a weird thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yes.
A swing and a
that's
high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes.
I'm surprised you didn't have anything to say about that either, by the way. I mean, I think we've already talked about that, but still.
The batter,
that, the last.
Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar
It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Me?
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of.
And we'll have to leave it there.
I told you I wasn't going to.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third
I straight up said I'm not doing that.
Well
the
hit.
third baseman.
Deep down the right field
I'm
line.
almost, like, I am 98% sure that I definitely said, I'm not bringing this, I want it. It's my, like, I made it, I'm going to keep it. Like, my mom wants it. Like, it's mine. You're not going to, why would I do that? It would probably break in my suitcase.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there.
That's probably what happened, yes. I mean, no, let's be real. That's definitely what happened.
Foul ball.
I probably didn't say, like, the word no right away, but you could tell by, like, the tone of my voice and the words that I was saying that it was going to be a no regardless, so you probably started drowning it out. So then when I did say no, you were just full on.
That's out number one from the stretch.
Now batter.
Always talk about
number 40.
That's,
getting the
yeah.
leadoff man on bases, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run
It is what
game,
it is.
That's a really nice job of
I mean,
attacking the hitter.
I'm glad that you're just
sending him
now
back.
realizing this, though, as opposed to earlier.
Fastball
Like,
swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Looked to me like he
Yes.
had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just
this is why I don't believe in hats. I mean, I'm doing it as a joke. Do you know how many people tell me I look like him, and I disagree?
It got too deep and was by
It's
him
strictly
by
because
the
of the
time
hair.
barrel could get in the correct position.
People.
Standing in now, Austin Romine. He's working on a
I have been
1-for-3
complimented on my
thus far.
jawline a lot. It's hard to tell because of my facial hair.
Arroyo's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself. And all set to start the 9th in this one. Coming up to bat.
I've
right
been
fielder
oddly
field.
complimented on 3 things that I have no control over. My jawline, my cheekbones, and my eyelashes. All 3 of those are apparently very good. I don't know. It's just what people have told me.
The center fielder, number 35.
I'm accepting of compliments, so I always like, oh,
Mercado.
thanks, like, I appreciate it. But, like, I'm like,
with 2
what?
strikeouts so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
It's
Line drive
I-
to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight
I
to
was
the
gonna
center
say.
fielder as he puts it away
Up next
without
for
much
Cleveland,
trouble for the second
the
out.
shortstop, Francisco
Stepping up
Lindor.
now,
Well-
Francisco Lindor. It was a walk in his last trip. 1 ball, no
I will
strikes to
say
count.
it can be weird
out,
coming
nobody
from
on.
certain people, and I do feel like, without naming names, certain people that we are friends with have complimented you, and it's probably
This is
made
on
you
the
feel
ground
more
over
weird
first.
than,
Scope
like, oh,
drive.
thanks.
What a stop.
He's
It's
out.
there, and he's out.
Again, without naming names.
Jacoby Jones.
I think we're on the
the
same
next
page
hitter.
here, though.
And to start out the inning, it
Leading
looks
up
like they
for the
decided to
Tigers.
stick with the same
Yeah,
group
I mean-
center
out there,
fielder.
Dan.
We
They
could.
have that.
Jacoby.
The way he pitched the last
Go.
inning inspired that.
Your
It's not
attention,
gonna
please.
That goes against me with the whole
Now,
not naming name things. You didn't have to say it. We were on the same
Number
page.
39.
We'll see
Oliver.
if he stays as sharp as he
Harris.
was.
But yeah, oh,
Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Perez
I mean, I
has
guess.
seen his role change
but like you
with
could have
those
just been like,
one
yeah, I
batter
know,
lefty
and then like we could have left it at
specialists
that, and that would have been
turning
like,
away the Dodos as
hey,
part
that's
of
pretty
MLB's
cool. That's
pace of
different.
play initiatives. So
Now
he knocks
batting,
the back
right
foot
fielder.
away on that one.
all the same.
Victor.
Yes, that.
Is dealt
0-1
with for the first out in the
Because,
bottom of
like,
the inning.
it's
Victor
literally,
Reyes
like, happened
is
in the
with
group,
one
and it's
away
made
now.
me
He's
uncomfortable.
here at strike one. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out.
And I'm like,
he's
oh,
safe.
I can only imagine how she feels about that.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Nico.
Fastball's in there for strike one.
0-1 the count.
I'm just like, oh, tone it down a little.
Now here's one hit
Like,
in the air to the right
come
side.
on.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Take it easy.
And that runner will go no further
gonna
than second
happen?
as there are two aboard now.
So,
Now batting, the designated hitter,
That'll bring up the veteran
Miguel.
Miguel Cabrera. And
Cubs
he'll look
yes,
right
and I
at that
constantly
time,
forget
run
that
from
about you.
second with a base hit into the outfield.
Ball one.
Starting with a sinker
Oh,
here,
Lord.
but that sinks a bit
Ball
too
one,
much
no
that
strike.
time. It's 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Here's C.J.
Now
Cron
batting.
His day at
The
the plate
first baseman,
hasn't amounted to much.
C.J.
4, but this is
Cron.
a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw on to
Got
first will be in time, and the Indians have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over.
So, D-Rose, travel in style they will, at least until
Oh?
tomorrow, their first road game of the season. This is a statement win.
Yeah, Heidi said it earlier. When you head out on the road, you want to win early to set the tone for the trip. They've gotten off on the right foot so far, and we'll see if they play with some extra confidence going forward.
of course. Okay.
Now at the plate,
Now
Austin
batting,
Meadows.
left
He's
fielder,
0 for 2 with a
Austin
strikeout in this one.
Meadows.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A shot down the first baseline.
Nice.
But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Down the first baseline.
That ball's
This
foul.
will wind up foul, still 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Martinez aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ball, that's out.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there.
Now
Usually
batting,
you're trying
right
for a
fielder,
swing and miss when you throw
Hunter.
that pitch.
0-1
Strike count,
Renfroe.
but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a
Ball,
backwards
that's
game
out.
for him.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's
Up
the
next for
advantage of
Tampa
getting
Bay,
ahead in the count. You can
the
really
first baseman,
force hitters to
G-Man
expand their zone of
Choi.
protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a
0-2
pitch
is
they
the
can't
count.
do much with
Interesting.
becomes a lot easier.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Oh, no.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Continue.
Ball 2.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down to...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead
Leading
things
off
off
for
here
the
in this
Indians,
one-run contest.
the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Hits from both sides of the plate with pop,
Okay.
defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Now batting, first baseman,
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager after the mound.
Santana.
See a pitching change.
Your attention,
It's gonna
please.
do it for his starter
Now
here
pitching
tonight.
for Tampa Bay,
He'll wind
number
up lasting
63,
just 5 innings here.
Diego
Didn't pitch all that
Castillo.
poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6.
I mean,
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Robertson for 1. On the first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
now batting, the designated
Base is
hitter,
empty now after the double
Granby.
play. And striding forward, the
Reyes.
designated hitter, Friendly Reyes. Swing and a miss on the slider. Nothing in one.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And that misses 2-2.
wait, Colts are fucked up? No way.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box.
Leading off for the Rays,
and he'll get us started
second
in what's
baseman,
officially the back
number
third
8.
of this one.
Your attention,
Phil
please.
Maton is on to
Now
pitch
pitching
from the
for the
bullpen now
Indians,
to start inning number 7.
number 88,
And that's taken for
Bill
strike 1.
Mason.
Outside 1-1. 1-1. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. The 1-2. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I actually know
the
that name,
leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages
The
of
third
this one.
baseman, number 2,
And that will bring in
Yandy
Yandy Diaz.
Diaz.
He swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Allen is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Pitch on its way
catcher,
now to Zunino.
Mike Zunino.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Hit the other way out toward right field. Allen is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting,
Here comes the first
the
pitch.
shortstop, Daniel Robertson.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Popped him up. Perez is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Last half of the 7th
Leading off
here.
for the
and set to
Indians,
go as the third
the
baseman.
third baseman,
Jordan Luplow.
Jordan Luplow.
Fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you.
At the end, it
The
was my
left fielder,
backyard.
number 24, come and go,
Ready. Here's the first offer.
Santana.
hit weekly back to the mound. Throw gets
He's
it.
out.
2 down.
The catcher,
Ready
number
once again,
55,
Roberto Perez. He was sat down
Roberto
on strikes in his last at-bat.
Perez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On he pops it up. Lau into shallow center. He gets there to make the catch, and that standing in Kevin Kiermaier. And at this point of the game,
Leading
I
off
think
for
it's
Tampa
clear
Bay,
that the plan of attack
the center
against
fielder,
the top of the order has
Kevin
worked.
Kiermaier. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the
You know you're
Indians,
doing something right, Matt.
number
You're spot
90,
on. Whatever they
Adam
discussed coming into this game
Simber.
has worked out beautifully.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one
Now
away.
batting,
I can
the
tell.
designated hitter,
From
Jose
the stretch, here's the pitch. Trying
Martinez.
to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Simber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Allen is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
How do you...
In now,
Now batting.
Austin Meadows.
Left
What?
fielder.
His hit
Hold
was
on.
coming into this at-bat, so the
You
hits
write
Meadows
in
been writing
cursive.
is on
Oh,
the
like you mean
line
like
here.
in
Yeah,
the...
he's up in the double
Like,
digits,
are you talking
but
like your own
he
handwriting
wants to
or
keep it
just...
going as long as possible. But
How
this
do you
very well
write
could
in
be the
cursive
last
but
chance to
aren't
do
able
that.
to read it?
Smoke toward the hole. He's got it. Off balance
Oh.
throw gets him. Nice.
Oh,
play
so you
there.
might not be writing in like official
Your
cursive.
attention please.
It's on to pitch out
Now
to the
pitching
bullpen
for
in
the
the
Rays.
bottom half of the inning.
How do you...
Number 29, Peter
Ready to go for the last
Fairbanks.
half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Cesar Hernandez.
Nope, that's
In
inside.
tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Mine do
Hernandez,
too, because I do it all in
former
one
Philly,
motion.
was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year...
A dive, but it's off his glove. The throw into second. The tag, and he's
Got him,
nabbed,
stepping out.
trying for 2.
the right fielder, number 1, Greg Allen.
To the plate now, Greg Allen. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number
Stepping in,
35,
ready for another shot.
Oscar
Oscar Mercado. He's got a hit in 3
Mercado.
at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Popped up. Zunino over to his right. Makes the catch.
I don't like the
That'll
lowercase
retire
s.
the side. So here's the cleanup hitter.
Leading
Hunter
off for
Renfroe.
Tampa Bay,
Brad Hand
the right
comes
fielder,
on from the pen, hoping to
Hunter
finish this one off here at the top of the ninth.
Your attention
No
please.
balls and a strike to
Now
count.
pitching for the Indians,
And it's
number
fouled
33,
away.
Brad Hand.
And another foul ball.
What the fuck?
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the
Alright,
ninth.
whatever.
G-Man
You do you.
Choi, the next to
Now
hit.
batting,
Fourth
the
trip
first
to the
baseman,
plate for him, and he's at
G-Man
risk of
Choi.
ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let
Oh,
that
and
get
2.
out of the way. As
I
best
wanted
you
to
can. You
keep
have
one,
to
but like a
process it back,
computerized one.
just like any
And
other.
I did-
Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Santana moving
I
to his left.
Don't trust me writing one out.
Now batting, number
I don't
8,
have it in me to just hand write,
On the way.
you know, whatever the fuck has happened in a day.
Tying run
Each
at the
day.
plate, the 0-1 fouled off. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game.
I'm big on not reliving the past, because that'd be weird. But like, I like to keep all my old phones, all my old pictures and videos, like, so I can go through whenever and just like, or like, keep all, like, any snapshot I take, I usually save. Stuff like that. Like, there's a reason why, let me look at my phone. My camera roll right now is at 21,012 pictures, videos combined. That's everything, not everything, but almost everything I've taken between now and the day I got this phone, September 2nd, 2017. You know, sometimes it's stuff that I, you know, another part of it's I'm a little lazy to get rid of some of this stuff. Like I'm finding pictures from like just things I had, like pictures I had to take for work back at the grocery store. An order came and fucked up. I never deleted these. You know. Other times, oh, that's a cute bear. The bear sitting in my backyard. You know, stuff like that. But um, or like if it weren't for the fact, like I like even if this shit makes me cringe sometimes, like if I look at my Facebook, like to go and look at like my old pictures. Some of them I sure as hell would love to make sure they never see the light of day again. On the other hand, though, it's funny to look back at them and like know where I was at a certain point in time, like mentally even. All right, I need to go grab a drink. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. This is why I don't believe in hats. Oh, I never watched Ashton's video. It's, it's all the Asian ingredients. And I can't tell if that giant red bottle is a gallon of Hawaiian Punch or not. I don't think it is, but it kind of looks like it, and I kind of want to say something, but why does she have so many Asian ingredients? Oh, these are like half stale Pringles. Like they're not bad, but they're clearly. Is there a date on this thing? Best by July 2nd, 2021. Well, that's unopened. So. Hmm. Yeah, I just didn't want to like be chewing in your ear, so I turned my mic off. Yeah, I am housing this can of Pringles that way I don't waste them. Like I said, they're not bad, but they've definitely seen better days. So it's either this or toss them out. Are you feeling movie or show? And is it something in the background or you're gonna actually watch it? You already know what I'm gonna say then. True Blood. Kind of. Ow. Hot. Uh, there was a lot more in this can than I thought. That was some solid work. It was like half. Because fucking Pringles, you know? So damn good. Don't get me wrong, I'm not much of a movie person, but I would never be able to, like, I need background, like, while I do something else. Movie. Like, if I'm gonna have a movie on, I'm gonna watch it.
Coming to the plate now,
Leading off for the Indians,
lifetime numbers
the left
against Matt
fielder.
Boyd, just
Come
a
and go.
1 for 9. He's also
Stand
put down
and
on strikes
Especially
5
that. Like,
times.
I still have yet to
1-0
crack
the
into that, but
count.
when I do, ooh.
Now the pitch.
Especially the Marvel movies.
The bouncer to the left side.
'Cause
Fielded
my initial
cleanly.
plan was to just rent them all on Voodoo
And
for
there's
like
one
$2
out.
a pop. Well, that's like 15 movies though. It's more than $2, it's like 5, I
Digging
think.
in for his second at bat.
The left
Domingo
fielder,
Santana.
number
So,
24.
Got on top of
looking at
one,
close to
was
Come and
$100
go.
there.
victim last time.
Santana.
And he jumps at a changeup.
0-1's the
swing and
count.
a miss.
Ugh.
Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit high and deep to right center.
I have to reach out
Right fielder
to a
giving
distributing
chase.
or canning company, I'm not
He
sure
tracks
which.
it down, and that will
Figure out where
end
the
inning.
fuck my 12 packs are.
Stepping into the box.
Now batting,
Domingo
left
I went to the
fielder.
store,
No hits.
and I left a note,
Domingo.
like I had the employee leave a note for the manager, 'cause we used to do that, so I don't know if all stores do
There's
that.
the circle change.
0-1.
and a
So
dandy
call
that
me,
time as he
see if I can
jumps
order
ahead
some,
with
talk to your
strike
Pepsi
one.
vendor for me.
When your team is behind
Never heard from
this
him, that was
late
a
in the
week
game,
ago.
it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline.
1-1.
And my dad said he spoke to someone, and they said there's an aluminum shortage where they make it, I guess. But I don't know how much I believe that. That seems very strange, because if there's an aluminum shortage there, it would be more than just that's missing.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off.
I found the company
good,
that
nice executed pitch.
The catcher, number
Like,
55.
makes it, I guess. I don't know.
Roberto.
And they have
Perez.
2 HQs.
Deep to left
One is in
field.
Texas, and the other one is in Massachusetts.
And this one is gone. A home run.
You don't see this
You will be
very
hearing from me on Monday.
Leading off.
I'm not trying to be like an asshole and be like,
Never
fuck,
bring
give me
them
my
in.
The left
shit.
field.
But like, I just want to be like, hey, like, is there any way I
Domingo.
can still like get this? Is it
Santana.
Comes
Just
a slider
continued,
there,
is
but laid
it-
off for ball one.
No, I know. I've dealt with a
Line
lot
hard
of
toward right
those.
center. And that's into the gap and
Like
should
they
be
call
extra
us at the
bases.
store and just be like,
So
"Give me my
back up
shit,"
against
and I'm
the
like,
wall
"It's
now.
not us." Like,
And he will
especially
pull
if it's
into
if it's
second
from a
with
vendor,
leadoff
like it's
double.
like,
When
lady,
you're leading
like,
by
you know,
one run, you want to
calm
do
down.
everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a
You know,
little
I can
breather
talk to the guy
room. It
for
makes a
you.
big difference,
The
so
catcher,
Or I
double
can give him
number
your number. Or I
55.
can give you his number.
That a real
Roberto.
possibility.
But like,
Perez.
yelling at me is not going to do you anything.
Sacrifice attempt here. Throw on to
He's
first,
out.
so the sacrifice is successful.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it.
The batter,
Make
number
the third
7.
baseman feel
Second
the ball.
baseman.
That way his only
Cesar
play is to first. That was very well
Hernandez.
executed.
What?
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the
You're
double
saying
play.
scalp or scallop?
So the batting
You're
order
lagging.
turns over
Okay,
now.
I
and
got
set
that
to
The
part.
right
go.
fielder, number
Greg Allen,
1.
runner in
Scale
scoring
it.
position with Sugan.
Allen.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time.
You're out.
Close play at first, but he's called out. Well, with a chance to reflect on this one, Santana turned in a nice performance at the plate, guys.
Yeah, no doubt. We mentioned earlier how important he is to this club. It's contributions like this one today, if turned in consistently over the long haul, can really have a huge impact on this ball club, assuming everyone else is holding up their
I
end
picked
of
up the
the
majority of that, but you
I
are
look
cutting in
forward
and
to
out a
seeing
lot.
something more of the same from him in the future, and I know they do.
I
as
don't
well.
feel like away from your console, downloading something. Oh, that should not make that happen. Oh, neither. I never did this. Let me do that. Ooh, put me in Fenway. Yes. They're making a Fallout TV show? I guess that's a thing? I don't know. I saw something somewhere. Oh, I just hurt my arm. I've never cared for Fallout, though, so I don't...
The Tribe have come storming out of the gate this season. And for more on this fast start, let's check in with our field reporter, Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, these guys entered the season with the expectations of being a front runner, and boy, have they lived up to it so far. The players tell me they are locked in and challenging each other not to set limits on just how good they can be.
Up next for
If they can
Cleveland,
keep winning at
the
anywhere
shortstop,
near the torrid pace they've
Christian
set, they can expect to
Arroyo.
create significant separation from the rest of the field.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Not in
He's in
time.
there. He's
He's
safe.
in there at second.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them 2 guys.
Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score.
Nice.
And the run is in to score from third.
Now batting.
And
The
that'll bring in
designated hitter,
Franmil Reyes.
Franmil
As he's got a chance to tie this
Reyes.
ball game up
His
with that
Franmil.
equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Back up the middle. Gloved by Bogart.
That's an out.
Second for one.
He's out.
First, and it's a double play. Although the run does come in to score
Now
from
batting.
third.
Third baseman, Jose.
At the plate, Jose
Ramirez.
Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Counts
Curveball,
1-0.
but it misses well out of the zone.
Ugh, I was feeling so out of it
Good
earlier,
spot to
too.
be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Pulled toward right center
Oh,
field.
you know what? I woke up earlier
Bradley
than
has a
usual
beat
today.
on this one. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it.
I think that's what did it.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi
Leading off for the
and
Red
fouls
Sox,
this one off.
the left fielder, Andrew
Ready with the nothing in
Benintendi.
I'm so bummed there's no like
Pops this one
official
up.
fireworks tomorrow.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
Oh, I've been
Now
hearing them
batting,
plenty for the
third
last
baseman.
2 weeks. Don't get me wrong.
Umpire.
But like, I want like the real
Jabber.
deal, not just my redneck asshole neighbor shooting off a few or wherever I am, just hearing a few pop off
Man, that's one of
for
those.
like
How could
spaced
you
out
not
10
swing
minutes
at
in
that one?
between.
A good
You know,
take there
just
on that
one
pitch.
pop, and it's like,
Fouled away.
fuck. Oh, it's the neighbors.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the
Yeah, I
Red
didn't hear a
Sox
word
at
of
this point. Staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat. 3-2
That
for
noise.
Rafael Devers.
When
Huh?
you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Nope.
Ah,
Lays
fuck
off
you.
4-4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter,
And
number
a check
2,
swing here,
on
but
shortstop,
it went around on a
Xander.
pitch that would have been a strike anyway.
Bogart.
Nope.
Nope. That's inside.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. On to first
Got him.
as they get the double play to get him out. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana.
Leading off for
He
the
got on
Indians,
top of one and was a
the first
ground out
baseman,
victim last
Carlos
time. He's set. Here it
Santana.
comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 out.
the left fielder, number 24,
Stepping in, Domingo
Domingo.
Santana.
Santana.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Roberto Perez.
So digging in now, Roberto Perez. It was a flyout for him in his
Wrong
last
pipe.
trip. From the stretch.
Fuck.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it.
Fuck you.
On the first, and can you believe it? A 3.
Oh, I heard your
Next up for
voice.
the Red Sox.
Leading off
JD
for
Say
the
something.
Red Sox,
He comes out
the
with
designated
experience
hitter.
and
No, I know. I heard something
JD.
before that, and all I heard was one word. It was right.
Martinez. Your
Swing,
attention,
gotta
please.
try and straighten that one
Now
out.
pitching for Cleveland, number 90,
Simber
Adam
was known as a short
Simber.
relief specialist. The guy
Oh,
who
that's
came in and got
fantastic.
1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Skied into straightaway
Feels-
right. The Shields is there to put it away for route number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Mitch
Trying to pick things up where he
Moreland.
left off. Mitch Moreland. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And he certainly got a chance to end this one right here with another home run. Going to be interested to see the style, how he plays this one. Does he come out of his shoes, or does he get back to staying within himself?
Now the
Okay.
pitch. Line
Oh,
drive
shit.
to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. And he's able to hustle his way up to second. He'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Now batting, second
Here's
baseman,
the first pitch.
Michael.
This is on the ground over to first.
Davis.
Throw goes to third, and he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play.
I don't know why I just did that, but that worked out.
The right
And
fielder,
next
number
up,
99.
Alex Verdugo. He's got
Alex
a chance to end this one and
Verdugo.
send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
Ladies
Ryan
and gentlemen,
Brazier
your
takes the
attention
mound.
please.
So is that what you're doing though?
First man
Why you
here
need
in
background
the
noise? Is
extra
D&D stuff?
Number 70,
Now batting,
Ryan
Cesar Hernandez.
Brazier.
Number 3 here in this at bat.
a foul ball.
The 0-1 hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special
Up next
game.
for Cleveland,
That's his third
the right
single
fielder,
of the game, D-Row.
Delino,
3 for 4.
the Shield.
Not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice
I saw the
execution.
tiniest
The
cat
center
yesterday.
fielder, number 35.
My friend got a
Oscar
kitten, like legit the
Mercado.
day after it's like eligible to buy a kitten, like 8 weeks or whatever. Like, and I had to get a crate for her. I've never seen a smaller creature in my life. I wish I didn't take any snaps with it, but I wish I did.
Usually
It has,
an extra inning
it's all
you wait
black,
around for
has a
someone
white
to run
nose,
into one.
white paws,
If it matters
and then a
in
little
attention,
white
please.
spot.
Now
It's
pitching
It's
for
literally
the
heart-shaped on the back of its one of
Number
its legs.
37,
6'4"
Heat.
right-hander comes in out of the bullpen.
Hembry.
And was just
Liner
fucking
towards
adorable,
second.
and I don't
That's
like
into the
cats.
outfield for a one-out base hit.
Now you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated
Up
to
next
the
for
right,
Cleveland,
blow some cheese
the
by
designated
him,
hitter,
he's able to scramble it,
Ronil
drive it the other way for a
Reyes.
base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that base.
Like, I was just
Starts him out
infatuated
a
with everything it
curveball for a
did.
strike. He was a double play victim last time around.
Its name is Miso. But it
And
names
it's
it.
fouled away.
Never mind, I almost made a bad joke.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ooh.
Fastball strikes the ball.
That was a good
Pull
pitch.
the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding
Now
in
batting,
for the Indians,
third baseman,
Jose Ramirez.
Jose
He flew out in his last
Ramirez.
at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Moreland's there, and he'll
Out.
step on the bag himself, and the inning is ready for the bottom of the
Leading
10th
off
here, and
for the
standing
Red
in
Sox,
the outfielder,
the
Jackie
center
Bradley
fielder,
Jr.
Jackie
in there for strike
Bradley.
one.
1-1
the count. Ham
Junior.
rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen,
No
at
ball.
least in
This
terms
guy's
of
last
giving
name
up
is
base
Ham.
hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that
I
pitcher
mean, I suppose
smells
it's a good
blood
thing he went
in
into
the
like
water.
sports as
He's
opposed to
coming
like
right after you,
something
trying
where
to
like
end
he's a
it.
boss or a teacher.
Fouled off.
People refer to him as Mr. Hand.
Breaking ball below the zone.
Doesn't
That's
sound
ball
right.
1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got it.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout
batter,
in this series
the catcher,
alone.
High in the air
Vasquez.
out to center field.
Vasquez.
Is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Jordan
The batter,
Yamamoto.
the left fielder,
Now pitch on the
Andrew
way. Andrew Benintendi.
Benintendi.
Now, and he takes a cold strike. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with strike.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Another impressive win for a team that has leapt out of the starting
That's a
blocks.
lot of momentum.
Yeah, this team is an all systems go mentality right now, Matty V. And when that's the case, you
I think
don't
I want a new
change anything.
chain.
You just try to let it ride. It's been an impressive beginning to the season.
Yeah, and it's starting to look awful easy for them, guys. Hats off to this ball club for such a great start.
Bagut, tennis necklace, and gold. We can change the length. Tricolor diamond Cuban link choker. Oh, actually, no, that looks kind of weird. Alright, hot starts. Shit! Wow. Okay. Apex